Monday, April the 3rd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Big storm system moving into the region today. That'll be the main focus of the video, but we'll also take a look down the road just a bit. There's a look at the Greensboro Tower camera during the 5 a.m. hour. There is the Charlotte Dowd YMCA camera during the 5 o'clock hour. Notice a lot of low clouds. Some stratus has been developing in as a warm front is approaching, so even some fog in some spots. Temperature at 58 there in Charlotte during the 5 a.m. hour with the south wind at 8 miles per hour. Really nice weekend in the Carolinas. It was ideal weather conditions, but yesterday you had a big outbreak of severe weather through Texas, Louisiana, into parts of Mississippi. And again, that storm system is on the move. More on that in just a second. These were our Sunday highs. What a gorgeous weekend. Just really picture perfect weather conditions to spend some time outside. There's your Sunday highs around the Triad region and around the Charlotte viewing area. Just a very, very nice weather setup. Now, today, warmer air moving in from the southwest, more unstable air moving in from the southwest. It's 70 degrees in Montgomery, Alabama, 74 in Mobile, Atlanta at 66, and the warmer air will continue to feed into the Carolinas. There's yesterday's round of severe weather, a lot of severe weather reports. In fact, 295 severe weather reports yesterday. Unfortunately, several people lost their lives. Just a pretty bad outbreak of severe weather yesterday. Now, this morning is quiet in the Carolinas, but you look what's happening off to the southwest of us. You continue to see showers and thunderstorms developing and lifting northeastward. In fact, you look carefully here, this pink outlined area, and again, this is during the 5 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Central Time hour, northeast side of Lake Pontchartrain there. You have an active tornado warning. All the blue outlined areas, those are active severe thunderstorm warnings. And you see this little bowing segment here into parts of western Alabama. That's the type of deal we're going to have to watch out for here in the Carolinas a little bit later on today. Some wind damage potential with those types of structures. Now, there's the high resolution modeling. All this activity gradually organizing and moving in our direction, and we probably wind up with a pretty mean line of thunderstorms rolling through the Carolinas this afternoon into early this evening, and that is when our greatest potential for wind damage will be. The severe weather outlook is an enhanced risk there from parts of Georgia down in Alabama and Florida. Your slight or category 2 risk from southern North Carolina to South Carolina. I would not be surprised at all to see that expanded further to the northeast here. I think anybody in the Carolinas is fair game to have the potential for damaging winds today. And if any of the storms can develop out ahead of this main line here, maybe even a tornadic threat, or even embedded within the line. I can't rule out a couple of weak tornadoes. So, again, this whole system developing, moving in our direction. There's your storm threats for today. You're looking at, I think, a moderate level of wind, hail, and lightning threat for today. Certainly bears watching. Have a good way of hearing watches and warnings should they be required. There's the latest run of Futurecast and rain totals across the region. Again, I think in the Piedmont, a half inch to maybe 1 inch is probably the way to go. The GFS is considerably heavier, but I'll show you that in just a second. But the bottom line is, I think a half inch or so with higher totals in the mountains and the foothills. There's your highs this afternoon. Now, behind this system, beautiful weather tomorrow. In fact, a very, very warm Tuesday with full sunshine. We get out to Wednesday, and here comes the next system quickly marching in this quick-hitting weather pattern. Let's focus on today a little bit more, though. Aloft, here's what's driving this. There we go. This big disturbance rolling on in. Now, here's the next one getting here for Wednesday night. That'll drive the next system through here. These are 5,000-foot temperatures. Pretty chilly behind this system for Friday and Saturday. But as far as today is concerned, this is early this afternoon, and then this afternoon into this evening on the GFS model overnight. There go the showers and storms exiting off to the east. Instability, there's the convective available potential energy valid early this evening, and then those instability values creeping up as this system pulls on through. Let's see. Let me get right here. There we go. There's the GFS model. By far the heaviest model with the rain totals. Probably a bit overdone. I think, again, lighter totals than what you see here most likely on the GFS. Now, we get out to Wednesday. There's the next system with the next round of showers and storms. And then following that system, much cooler. In fact, look at 5,000-foot temperatures on the GFS. That is a pretty chilly surge of air by Thursday. And this is snow flying Thursday and Friday. There you go, in the North Carolina mountains. In fact, I think by the time we get to Friday morning and then Saturday morning, probably widespread 30s for lows. And a lot of the Carolinas could be a freeze in the cooler spots in the foothills and certainly in the mountains. So certainly some chilly weather to wrap up this week, Friday and Saturday. But the upcoming weekend looks fantastic. Saturday, Sunday, up this next weekend, sunshine and gradually moderating high temperatures. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a good way of hearing those watches and warnings, and we'll keep you up to date on Spectrum News. And have a great day, and God bless.